What is up, people? Welcome back to my channel. Hope you're keeping well. Firstly, if you're new, please do like and subscribe. So, ended in defeat with Tottenham. Spurs 1, Fulham 2 at the Tottenham Stadium. It's incredibly frustrating, and this will come out day after the game because I was at the game. So I got back incredibly late, so I couldn't get it out to you. So I do apologise. I'm filming it in the evening. But yeah, overall, really frustrating. I don't think Tottenham are at the races. I think it's a situation you've got to go, look, this is poor from Tottenham. Also, give credit to the opposition in Fulham, come here with a game plan, yet to win away on the road to Tottenham. But it's a really good performance from Fulham, and they did deserve that win. So full credit to them. Outstanding team performance, and individuals were top as well. So credit to them. But for us, very, very poor. I think we started the game poor for the first 5-10 minutes, just simply unforgivable with our home form. And it is ultimately another defeat at home in 2025, and that on its own isn't good enough. It really isn't. So that home form is a big concern. It's an ongoing issue. I think Frank did have a little bit of a home issue at Brentford, which isn't a good thing. It isn't a good thing at all. But before I get into individuals, etc., for me, I'm still behind Thomas Frank. I think we need to end this vicious cycle of sacking, hiring, rehiring managers. I think it's damaging, it's dangerous. I think it's reactionary to pull the trigger on Frank right now. For me, you absolutely have to give him the January window and back in. Am I concerned with some things? Yes. I think we are potentially even getting worse. I think we lack a little bit of identity. The players look a little bit lost as well. At times, I think we did in this game, we were a little bit lost. I think it'd be fair to say I'm concerned, but I think Frank, given the time, will turn it around, but at least deserves a shot, a crack at it. That's what I'd say. So yeah, disappointing from Tottenham, very poor performance. Better in the second half, but too little too late. But let's go through the player ratings. Vicario, I'll give a 2. Of course, he's going to get his fair share of criticism if he hasn't already for that second goal. I mean, he has got quite a lot already, but if he's not going to get any more, I don't agree, because I was inside the stadium, I don't agree with the booing. I just don't think that's right, booing your own player. I think we hold to account over that, but you don't boo him when he's next touch. You, by all means, even if you boo the goal, fine. But then if you boo him when his next touch after that, after the restart, that for me it was quite poor, and Frank's right to call it out. Vicario, I thought, handled it really well. The media and the socials handled it really, really well. And one thing you can say of Vicario is he definitely gets it. He definitely cares, which is a huge positive. Porro, I'll give a 4. Not his finest defensive performance. Kept giving the ball away, kept slipping and being beat 1v1. Really poor for Porro. So I also will. I go a little bit high. I'll give him a 3. So Vicario 2, Porro a 3. Dance, I'll give a 5. Couldn't help, save a troubling backline. Didn't put a foot wrong, so that's why I give him a 5. Van de Ven 6. I think definitely our best defender. One moment in particular saved us a really vital and top quality interception when I thought Fulham were going to score in the game, and a couple of times really saving us. Doggy, I give a 2. I bang that drum for him to start at left back, adds more balance and can go forward and offer more than Spence can on that side, because it isn't Spence's natural side. But he was poor in this game. With Doggy, looked out of it and not up to scratch, not right after returning from injury. Paulinho, I give a 2. Great player, always have good things to say about him, but hasn't hit the levels in this game. In this game, was poor against his former side Fulham. I thought, could he have a point to prove? But no. Clearly not. Yeah, poor from him. Didn't have anything positive to offer. Greg of a 5. I mean, I'm really happy to see him start. I was happy to see him and Bergvall start, but I don't think he offered too much. His first touch was good, neat passing, but when we went behind, which we did in 5-10 minutes, it wasn't a time. Don't forget for Gray. Gray's better when he dominated the game to keep the ball. He carries the ball really well. To give him a 5. Bergvall gave a 7. I mean, he had an impact against PSG, and he had an impact in this game. Some would say not as much, but that second half, I thought it was really special. And when Bergvall come off, I just looked at my dad and went, look, this is done. I like style, but I don't think he can offer the same. And looking back, I know why Frank probably did do it in terms of minutes. Bergvall's played a lot of minutes this week, but he's probably, for me, our best creative player, because Abby Simmons is still adjusting to life in England, the Premier League, and with a new club. Kudus, I'll give a 7. He's difficult because I think he has dropped off a cliff. Not dropped off a cliff, that's harsh actually. Not looked as promising recently, or maybe lacking a little bit of confidence. Some of that could be returning from injury, to be honest with you, if we're sensible and kind of think about it. You don't like to hear it, but that's reality. But I think he takes his goal really well, and after that, you can see confidence running through his veins, taking on players. But overall, I think with Kudus, a little bit more unselfish and takes on his man. He can be really good, because that's the thing. He used to take on his man a lot, didn't as much, but he got that goal, which he deserved, and he kicked on from there in terms of his performance. Richarlison, give a 4. He battles really hard, he works hard, gives 110%. That's what you can say about him, but still struggles up top. a couple of times where he got a free kick off the ref and he goes over far too easily. There's one in particular that's a clear foul, and we just got the goal back. We've been, it was 2-1, and just momentum. You need decisions to go your way. One egg of a 6, definitely our best striker or forward player at the moment. And well, I think let's go the best number 9 that we've got in terms of quality, but also there's offering. And you've got 2 goals against PSG's parent club, and clearly kicked on since then. We're causing a threat in this game. Game not perfect, but causing a threat. Substitutes then Xavi Simons I like, and a lot of questions from fans why he hasn't started in the last 3. Well, I think that was evidence why, because he come on from his really poor. I hate to say it. A couple of things he tried was really good, had a little bit of flair and dynamism, but just keep it simple. Some of his flicks weren't great, slipping over, lacked a tiny bit of physicality, I would say. So yeah, I think he struggled, maybe trying to do too much, trying to impress Simmons. But yeah, not his finest for me. Odbe coming on, give a 5. I think he did offer a lot. That's why I've gone with a 5, which is quite a lot for a player coming off the bench. Not many players are higher than that in this team, apart from Bobo, Kudus, I think Van der Ven, Warren. There's not too many, less than half the team. So Odbe, I'll give a 5. I thought it was good. Bentancur, give a 5. I thought he'd come on and added a real aggression, like flying to tackles, controlling the play, but a couple of really sloppy passes from Bentancur. And I've gone with non-applicable for Sarr and Tels. Didn't get to see them for long enough. So those are my player ratings, but overall really disappointing. Like I said, I am fully behind. I say fully, of course, it's a difficult situation we're in, but I would say overall I'm behind Frank. I think you need to give him time. But I think Brentford could be key for him next weekend. Newcastle on Tuesday going away to James's Park would probably, well, I think it's probably more hope than expectation. Won't be expected to get anything. So I think that he'd be okay with that. And I think I wouldn't say he's under increased scrutiny or lots of pressure. Any Premier League manager or football manager as well beyond the Premier League will be under pressure. But club at Tottenham, you're always going to be under pressure. But I think his job is safe for now. But Brentford could be key next weekend because it feels similar to Nuno, and I think it will work for Frank. When I say I think it's similar to Nuno in terms of what I think the club could do, rightly or wrongly, I think in 7 days' time there'll be a conversation about Frank and his future if things don't go our way. Let's say we lose to Newcastle, as expected, and don't get a result against Brentford. Let's say we lose to Brentford, then that is a concern. There might be a reaction, impulsive reaction after that. But I right now believe that sacking Frank will be reactionary. It wouldn't be right. I don't think there's a better and viable alternative at the moment. Am I concerned? Yes. Absolutely entitled to your opinion. Those are my thoughts. So yeah, I am concerned. I'm one of the more optimistic Spurs fans. I think Frank can turn it around, but time will tell whether he's right for the Tottenham job or not, whether he can even step up to the table. But I like what he achieved at Brentford. Negative net spend. What can he spend at Tottenham with backing? I think the problem is upstairs. Stop this PR stunt, stop this talking, stop putting money where your mouth is. That's what I'd say about that. But if you're new, please like and subscribe to the channel. Thank you very much for watching. Really appreciate giving your thoughts. And massive come on, you Spurs.